Shoter says, CYAEL, yo, was there some odd ban wave? People got too edgy? What do you mean ban wave? No way. You wouldn't be able to talk right now if you were banned, because we don't go back and unban people. But I'm not saying that there's not a chance that somebody...
Is this still going on about how edgy they were and if things are good?
What do you mean how edgy they were and if things are good?
I'll try to find the previous message.
He wrote another message earlier and it was talking about how edgy he is.
Long time no see. Did I overstep the edgy humor?
CYAEL, long time no see. Did I overstep the edgy humor? So this is like the second comment with him like trying to reference like something associated with his ban. You weren't banned, otherwise you wouldn't be able to speak. We don't go back and unban people, and I don't believe that I have any rogue moderators that are low-key banning people so nobody can talk every stream, you know. But since you want attention for whatever it is that you think was edgy, go ahead and let us know what it is. Because if you did get timed out, it was probably because you were being an idiot, spamming, something to that effect. But a timeout is not a ban, just like a suspension is not a ban. You know, I know that Twitter has got these kids' mouths fucked up these days. But, you know, we refer to being banned as like, you can't come back here, you can't say anything. You know, not just for a little bit, you know. Not until you show your titties to a Twitch administrator and then your account's all peachy keen, like what? So what is it that you said, you know? What do you think is edgy in here? Because I don't think any of us really use that term, man. Edgy. Not in reference to what we're speaking about. It's either not allowed, you know, or we're talking around it. There's a lot of ways to say what you're saying without just using whatever word will probably instantly get you banned. You'll learn that when you grow. Jubei Yagami says they don't have the raven hair. It looks so nice with the clear parts. Imagine in white. The raven hair, there's another girl towards the end whose hair I'd like, man. You don't know. You just don't know. Easy says, is it worth doing the update after I beat the original game? It's more than worth the update, brother. You're learning how to play this game wrong. I have to tell everybody that, you know, unless you're planning to never update this game, you're learning how to play the game wrong. Because it's like not kind in the slightest with the input delay. That is what's patched in the day one patch. The new outfit, in my opinion, is, you know, sexier than the other incarnation. But, you know, the main reason that I would urge you to update is because you can then level up a bunch of times, which will make the game a little easier, which may not be what you're into potentially, but all those weapon cores, all that stuff, you can level up way past where you are right now because the previous version of the game did not have the ability to let you keep pushing up. It just capped you at a certain amount. So that's my suggestion. I do think the skins are better, but the blood isn't back, the other things aren't back. But the two skins that everybody, you know, focused on were what they addressed. And I hope that this is also kind of a lesson to some people in really highlighting what the issue is. You need to get everybody to come together on the issue. This is why my big issue in Marvel's Avengers is that, you know, I can succinctly sum up my issues, my gripes, with a borderline like chant, a quick, concise little message. Here are my issues, you know what I mean? And if people can't come together on that, then when a response occurs, they're going to have the ability to pretend, it could be any number of these things that you assholes can't focus on. But if you niggas were firm in what it is that is the issue, that is what would be addressed. So since the articles were running about how this outfit just has, it's just a little bit of skin, you know, appeal to triviality. You know, now that it's fixed, you're seeing them molding. So it's clear, based on their reaction, that I guess this wasn't about the thing that they said it was about. It was really about somebody getting their way. Sweet. What do I get? What do I get, baby? Of course. Splinter Cell. Now, I wasn't paying attention to this girl when she was speaking, so she probably sent me off on a goose chase, and that's what it's all about. Shop. Does she sell anything that I'd want to use? Oof. I don't get the idea that she does. No, I do not.
Yes, Angel.
Izzy, no.
I know it's not my business.
No, it's
but
Shoter. CYAEL, I met Discord. I just got on nerves of Maud being too edgy as I show picture of Bassoon. You get on nerves of Maud, bro. Please stop saying edgy. You're giving your age away. You're obviously younger than, you know, you want to be telegraphing online. My Discord is not a place for young people, nor is it a place for people who can't read the room. So if a moderator was someone you were locking with, and then you're considering yourself being too edgy, dude, you know what I'm saying? What is edgy? And I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. None of these words make sense to me. You know what I mean? But you're trying your best to get attention right now in a way that we're trying to indicate to you, brother. The first thing that you came in here and said was, long time no see, did I overstep with my edgy humor? We ignored you. You don't think I see it when people light my name up? We ignored you. So then you went on to say, again, because you need attention for this thing. Was there a ban wave? No, nigga, it's you. Nobody else has been in here suggesting that there was a wave of people being banned. It is just you. Apologize. What you class as edgy is cringe. You're derailing this right now for attention to showcase that you couldn't read the room. Thank you, CYAEL, for the $10 pledge. I appreciate and love you. You know what I mean? I'm the one playing what's considered the Coomer Gooner video game, but you need to come in here and pull your fucking pants down by indicating that you've been banned somewhere. And then, as if to imply that it's not just you, was there a ban wave? No, stupid. You are now saying that you got into it with a moderator and posted something that you think is too edgy, but then you're saying this in another language because you're trying to get us to look it up. Brother, say some stupid shit again right now, man. It's because of you fucking kids that can't read the goddamn room. You're up past your bedtime and you're loudly cackling and watching shit in your room, dude. No, shut up. If you want to do this thing right now, read the fucking situation. You need to be quiet. Don't telegraph that you're a little fucking kid. You got banned. The way that you go about it is to come back and say, man, did I say something too edgy? Was there a ban wave? Was I too edgy with the moderator in Discord when I said this in another language? What do you want me to do but ban your stupid ass? I ain't your fucking pappy on the goddamn internet. You think this is this is what I cultivate? An audience of little kids. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. You're why everything is shit right now, because we trying to mature and you out here on that little kid bullshit. Shut the fuck up, man. Just learn to be socially aware. Awareness, it eludes all of you. This is my problem. That's what I can't stand. Just learn. Read the fucking room, man. But it's stupid. You coming in here going, was there a ban wave? No, brother, it's just you, dude. You're coming in here saying you're past your 30s. You sure acting like it, my man. You sure acting like you ain't in school anymore, because I have come across middle schoolers with more awareness than you are demonstrating right now. What you effectively did is come in here to go, I've been banned. Cool. Was I too edgy? I don't know. Was there a ban wave? Just you. Was it because I posted this in another language? Eyebrow raise, eyebrow raise, eyebrow raise. You're a child. You're a child and you need attention in here, and that's what this is about. It wasn't a request, hey, can I be unbanned? I overstepped my bounds. Maybe I went somewhere, you know, I shouldn't have done. I was being a little stupid. I got a little drunk. I was being a little cheeky. I understand my error. There's no, maybe it was this. You're a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser, dude.
And the reason that there's a difficulty distinguishing you from the mental faculties of that of a middle schooler, dude, is because you're demonstrating a lack of social awareness that, unfortunately, is not the type that I would like in my community. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not banning you because this is a personal thing. It's because I'm trying to keep it so niggas ain't pissing in the pool. That everybody just trying to, we ain't even trying to get in the pool these days. We just trying to wash our feet off. You know what I'm saying? Not wash our feet. We want clean feet before we get in the pool. But we're just trying to put our feet in the pool, kick a little bit. But you in here pissing.
Hello, beta tester.
So miss this stream before your relationship with me becomes even more parasocial and you consider yourself entitled to something around here, because since you lack social awareness, man, I have to worry about you the same way I worry about games journalists that are losing their fucking jobs and trying to blame people that are telling the truth on the fucking internet. Go fuck yourself. I don't want to see assholes like you in my fucking Discord, on my fucking streams, demanding fucking attention. When people say my name, I read what they're saying to the best of my ability because they're worth it. No swine like you is ever going to take me in the opposite direction of feeling like I need to start ignoring niggas because you're so fucking stupid. You are not indicative of the whole. You have been content to these people, and I hope that people like you listen to what I'm saying and under fucking stand, tone it the fuck down. The one thing we're looking for is for you to not stick out like a sore thumb. That's life advice since I'm your goddamn pappy, bitch. Keep your goddamn head down and stop sticking the fuck out. You can be bad, don't be noticeably bad. Smooth those grooves out so it's not jagged and strange when it gets to you. So it's not like suspicious and everybody breaking their neck looking in your direction, nigga. Be the type of nigga that people see and then they avert their gaze. They go back to what they were doing. Ain't no big deal here. But you need to keep raising your hand and squawking and squeaking and let me get the attention, bitch. Was it something I said? Was I too edgy? Putting your hand on your lip? Ew. Did I go there? Consider this reaction that you're getting your win. You know what I'm saying? Because it's probably the most attention that you're going to get from people. Regardless of what you got going on in your life, regardless of what age you actually are, people are clocking you right now. I am doing you a service, a kindness by letting you know there are people who are in your life being considerate, being kind enough to just ignore the way that you act and just, because you know it too, Maybe you have people in your life where when you are forced to interact with them, it's just a countdown to when you don't have to do it anymore. You have come into this stream with your pants on the fucking ground. And in a fucking universe with people like Paul Tassi of Forbes, journalists like Alyssa Mercante of Kotaku, just embarrassing themselves on a daily basis, IGN is implying, oh, this guy started a riot. Oh, he was throwing his controller in the middle of his fucking gameplay. That's all that matters. They'll say anything for clicks, for attention, for clout. People live streaming them going into a grocery store, murdering niggas. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm crying. I'm baking my own cake for my kids for my birthday. And then the husband updates and says, this bitch lost custody of the kids. She's in debt over $20,000 in child support. You hear about that often? Women losing custody of the kids? That's when you know this bitch is a piece of work. But she online grifting, trying to make people cry for her in a video because it's all about attention. That's who you are. People like you, we don't want anything to do with you. We playing video games to kick it and have a good motherfucking time. Not have shit censored. Not have some jabroni up in here talking about, look at me, is what I said too edgy. It wasn't edgy. It was cringe. That's why you were sorted, bitch, into the Hogwarts house of get the fuck out of our fucking Discord. So now you up in the stream and you have the opportunity to be a new man and not say nothing. But instead, you have to call attention to the fact that you was banned. Then call attention to the fact that you was banned again. And then be like, well, maybe you should look this up. We get it, little kid. You can convince us that you're 30, but mentally, where it counts, you ain't. And to anybody else listening to this, what did my analogy say? If mama and papa have told your ass to go to bed, and what you want to do is stay up and fuck around on your phone and watch some bullshit, maybe shut the fuck up so that they don't roll in and get it. You get in trouble and gotta shut that shit off because they hear you. But some of these people in the stream, some of these people in the Discord, they're not even smart enough to do that. If you can't act correct, I don't want to be in your midst. You're a Disney Channel fucking protagonist, nigga. You can't go with the flow. You can't roll with the punches. You can't understand something's going on in the moment. That's the kind of nigga that I want around me, is when something pops off and people show up, they just know how to act. That's how Dia is, brother. That's why Dia and I work real well as a team. I don't have to communicate everything to her. She is aware. She is graceful socially. She's spoken to another person in her life, and she doesn't make it seem as if she's just serially brain damaged. But that's what I'm dealing with out of y'all. That's why I'm this schizo. Is because I'm constantly having to figure out what you assholes mean. Because speaking is something that's on top of you. Fucking, you know what I mean? And if I said what I wanted to say, it'd be the end of the world. I hope I've eloquently and tactfully, articulated how I feel without it reaching a point where it crosses the line. Because if you felt like finding a rooftop, it'd be CYAEL's fault, right? You have choice. Ain't you a man? Everybody want to be a man these days, even some of the ladies, apparently. It's the men who are fleeing because living as a lady is easier. Snip, snap, snip, snaps. Just a switch you can flip. I identify as this now.
If only they were snapping it.
Can you imagine?
But a lot of the trans women nowadays are not doing that because they want to cosplay as a woman, go into a woman's space, rape them, and then they can have all the children that they want.
What a fuck. Junk said, Kyle, you're going to be an amazing father. I don't know if I have the patience for any of that, man.
Exactly. That's why we're not.
And that's what it requires, is a lot of patience, a lot of understanding. You protecting the kid from a world that's like, what you got to lie to the little motherfucker about the world you living in, dude. And then you got to protect him from all of this shit. You think I'm crazy now? You think I get a little heated and passionate now, man? Imagine if I had Disney acting the way they acting right now and a kid in this world, dude. Imagine if I had teachers at a school acting the way they acting because they want to shake their junk and call in drag queens in front of my little kid, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because my kid, all of our kids, if we were to have them right now, are fucked up because of the internet. They're going to have access to the internet. They're going to find a pocket where they feel listened to and heard because all of our rules are getting up their ass when we have them in our house. You know what I mean? Because they don't understand the world, and we need to make it so that they do understand the world. And until that time, they're unfortunately forced to follow some of what we're telling them to do. But the internet's going to be telling them, no, don't follow your parents. Your parents don't understand. Come get this surgery. Hide it from your parents. You can brew this in your bathtub. Jesus Christ. If anything we should be thankful for, it's that woke isn't so appealing. A lot of these kids that end up in this shit, as rude as it is to say, they're losers. They were sad. They were alone. They had nothing else. And they were reaching up for any hand that would grab them.
Been happy to see this. Good work.
But people have been seduced by dumber. You know? Sometimes all it's going to take is a catchy VTuber, a fun song, a neat little video game, a comfy video game, and then you get in there and they say, actually, me realizing I wasn't what everybody said I was one of the most liberating and awesome parts of my life, and I felt like I could really become who I wanted to be. And my parents didn't understand me at the time, but then they started to understand me after this happened. It was hard at first, but eventually everything made sense, and I've never been happier, and it can be you. All you have to do is devote your life to LGBTQ plus in the name of the Father, the Son, and both of those things at the same time if you want to be. You'd be a father and son at the same time. Wow. I identify as father, son. Father, son, no. No one dictates what father, son will be doing. Enough. Okay? You stop that before it gets dumber. I feel like I got, like, terrible, what's the word I'm looking for? Side missions to do now. Every time I think I'm going to make it somewhere in this game, it's like, no. Don't you want the good ending? And I'm like, oh, right.